An understanding of why people break up. Getting along with each other, especially those one loves, is a common difficulty. Estrangement and divorce, strife and arguments, jealousy, even domestic violence, has been with us for a very long time. Even the most good-natured of individuals often cannot create peace and harmony in their own households. The old song that goes, "You always hurt the one you love," seems all too true. Does it have to keep on being true? Although sometimes achieving harmony seems utterly hopeless, really it is not. Understanding the phenomena of the psychic wound and wrong indications can allow a person to vastly improve their relationships, not just with their significant other. These psychic wounds open gateways that allow the anguish, hurt, and disappointment of the past incident to superimpose on the present situation. This commonly is referred to as excess baggage. Every person alive has their excess baggage of psychic wounds, which leave scars on the soul that never heal. Until discovered and cleared, the scars form when the individual slams the door on the episode, stating that it is over, done. This enables the person to go on with life, but life is never quite so sweet again. In time they forget about it on a conscious level, but the wound remains, under a scar, where it slowly leaks into the present. New wounds accumulate along similar lines that now make the person touchy in this area and sensitive to anything that appears similar to the original wound. Psychic wounds are those wounds that touch a person in those areas he considers sacred. These would be firm principles, deep-seated beliefs, ethical imperatives, and basic ideas which the person holds more valuable than life itself. When violated, these wound the person to the depths of his soul, break his heart, and leave him adrift in a world whose values seem foreign and dangerous. During the agony and distress of a psychic wound, the person will form new conclusions and ideas about life, the opposite sex, self, and other people. These conclusions are not generally cheerful or happy ones. Even though the person may slam the door on the incident, these conclusions regarding the wounding are not forgotten. One may wish to forget the pain, shame, anguish, and betrayal, but to never forget the conclusions formed to avoid experiencing such pain and betrayal again. This makes it possible for gateways to form and open. A shield is erected and little alarms are designed to alert to the slightest possibility of danger. As the person licks their wounds and move on to a new relationship, this old baggage comes along into the new relationship. Let's take the example of Mary Jane and Tommy. Lately, Tommy seems like he's busier and doesn't have as much time for Mary Jane as he used to. Mary Jane is a bit concerned. When they're together, he seems to be inattentive and distant. This begins to worry Mary Jane. She'd seen this story before. One night Mary Jane decides to ask Tommy why he's been so busy and distant. At first Tommy says he's just tired with an air of annoyance. Mary Jane is a bit surprised by Tommy and becomes more suspicious. As she listens to Tommy, a gateway opens to an old psychic wound she received from an earlier relationship. Mary Jane starts to fly off the handle like she's stark raving mad. Tommy is aghast. Tommy tries to explain to her that nothing is wrong, but everything he says gets him farther and farther into hot water. She then accuses him of being unfaithful, a liar, and untrustworthy. As Mary Jane continues the accusations and misunderstandings, an old psychic wound of Tommy's opens, and he roars into battle. Eventually, the two calm down and make up, but they both know they were acting irrationally and were unable to stop themselves. Now they eye each other with a bit less love and a lot more suspicion. This just about ensures there will be many more such battles. New gateways will open and their relationship will be downhill from then on out. The hidden psychic wound leaking into the present difficulty is not visible. It is the unknown factor. How does this all happen? Why did the gateway to her psychic wound open in the first place? Why did his wound open? Can these psychic wounds be found? To find out more information about psychic wounds, read Scars on the Soul.